Hey everybody, it's me, Albatross. I'm taking a little break from the Hoover indictment to talk a little bit about David or David, however you pronounce his name. Um, Sorry if I get a little sidetracked. I've been struggling with some personal loss lately, so just bear with me. I'm gonna try to get this out without getting distracted or caught up in my head. So let's get going. All right, so here's what I've learned about David so far. Obviously, he's a popular singer. No, I didn't listen to any of his music. I don't want to. Um, but he was well on his way up the ranks in the ladder in the music industry and whatnot. I mean, if you listen to his lyrics or look at like what his tour was revolving around and stuff, kind of would just at first, if you didn't know about the body found in his truck, he might just remind someone of like, I don't know, like a hip hop Edgar Allan Poe or something like that. But apparently it's a lot deeper and a lot more to it than that. Now look, I'm not gonna lie. It's all a bit weird. It's all a bit strange. Like, why would he just leave her in his trunk? There's lots of questions. And a lot of people have been using these questions as excuses to declare his innocence or what have you. I don't think it's that simple. He definitely was involved. Even if he didn't directly kill her or whatever, he had to have given someone the code to his Tesla. And it doesn't even make sense. Who other than him would want to see her dead? I mean, for real. Like, him, I'm just assuming between him and anyone else on his team, he'd be the only one who would have motive to do something like this. That's just my opinion, though. Could be wrong. I mean, there are no arrests made yet, which is a bit odd, if you ask me. Like, not a single one that I've heard of. In fact, if you look at the mainstream news articles, they don't even explain to you that David, and Celeste have been dating since Celeste was 11. They don't tell you that. In fact, they make it sound as if she's just totally unrelated to him other than the fact that she was found in his Tesla. Chopped up. Only a head and a torso found. In fact, you kind of got to look online to the online sleuths who put it all together perfectly. Find all the old footage, the old live streams, the old tweets, all that connecting him to Celeste directly. Now, I'm not going to rag on him too terribly hard about the age like I see a lot of people are. Because, yeah, she was 11 when they started dating. But keep in mind, he was 15. I mean, that's a big deal. Yeah, he's still too old for an 11-year-old, no doubt. But he's still a child, too, at the time. However, now, though, it's a different story. He's, 20 now? And if she was still alive, she'd be 16. So, yeah, not completely normal. Especially not for someone that famous. It's very odd, how he could just, tote her around from show to show to show. She just hanging out in the backstage with her Big John hoodies on and Hello Kitty Crocs. Yeah, this case is very disturbing. I'm not gonna lie. There's really nothing good to find out about any of this stuff. I would like to say one thing, though. There are a lot of YouTubers out there blaming Celeste's parents and stuff. Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that. That is just a distraction from the real problem. Her parents aren't the ones at least I don't think, to have chopped and screwed her up and put her in the trunk of David's car. So, I don't know how people can sit there and say, I blame the parents. It's like, dude. And plus, let's keep in mind, her parents, at least her mom, does not speak English. And that's a big deal when it comes to things like this. You know what I mean? Like, You don't know the language. You don't know what to ask for. You know what I mean? You don't know how to ask or what to ask for if your child goes missing. I mean, just imagine it for a minute, being in a whole other country where you don't speak the language at all and your child goes missing. Like, you'd have to put all your trust in like a translator person to report her missing and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, show her parents a little grace, just a little bit, until we get some proof that they were involved. I'm just saying. Like, what I want to know is, what does David have to say about all this? What does he have to say about all this? I know that he canceled his tours and such, but was that his choice or was that his label's choice? I don't know. It's all very extreme. It's extremely sad. He seemed to have had like this unhealthy obsession with this little girl. Like, this very strange, like, obsession with her. Like, he didn't want her talking to nobody but him. Didn't even want her, from what I've read and seen, didn't seem to want her to be around her own family. Admits to the jealousy in several TikToks and whatnot. But what I'll say is, I don't know. This seems a bit odd to me. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. It gives me the chills, because, like, you would think that the police would at least question him. You know what I mean? What's going on? Why haven't they arrested anybody? Why haven't they questioned the owner of the car she was found in? You know what I mean? Is it just because he's famous? Because he works for Interscope? Like, what's going on? And here's something I want to know about. Who is into like, what is the appeal? Apparently, we know the appeal for him, but when he talks about, like, GP, like, Gorp, you know what I mean? Like, I just learned what that is. Like, how is that legal at all? Like, I don't, oh my God. Far be it from me to judge anyone's fetish, but I will judge it if it involves children getting hurt or cut up and mutilated. Of course I will judge it. Because it sounds a little bit more than just, I don't know. Whew. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ugh. It reminds me of those, like, real creepy anime hardcore P from back in the day. I don't know if you all remember that when that was a thing. It probably still is a thing. But it was very unsettling and disturbing. It was like these anime cartoons of, like, these little girls getting, like, raped by, like, monsters and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's very odd and disturbing, unsettling. I mean, far be it from me to judge anyone into that stuff. Far be it from me. I find it it makes the hair on my neck stand up. I can't help it. It makes the hair on my neck stand up. I remember when all that was a thing. Yeah, it was very odd. I didn't like it. It made my hair stand up on my neck. Cartoon or not. Like, ew. And the fact that he was, like, openly bragging about being into stuff like that. I don't know, guys, but something feels bigger than him. I don't know why I'm saying that, but, like, something feels like it's bigger or deeper than just David. But I could be wrong. I kind of feel like being into things like that is like a prerequisite for acceptance in places like Interscope or UMG. But that's just my opinion. What do I know? I've never been invited in the group, and I don't ever plan on trying to be. So I think they all need to be shut down. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up a minute. Hold up. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I just noticed this. Is that Celeste right there on his shirt? Tell me that is not Celeste being blindfolded. Picture of her blindfolded on his shirt. Tell me that's not her. I just noticed that. Anyway. Anywho, yeah, that's all I'm sorry, guys. I can't, I'm having a rough time. If anyone who watches my other channel, I just posted a tribute to my dog. I lost my dog the other night. And I've been struggling with it because it was my fault. It was my fault. And I just can't get it off my head. I love that dog so much, and I can't get it off my mind. I don't know what... I didn't come on here to talk about this. I'm sorry. But it's taken me a minute to focus on this stuff. So it might be a while before I come back on here to talk about David or the Hoovers, because... yeah, I just can't get my dog off my mind. Have a good day, everybody.